Hi students, we're going to jump into a little bit about our metals lesson, and I'm just going to start it with prayer because we always start it with prayer in class, and I think it's always important. Lord, I just thank you for our wonderful students. I pray for this time as they transition into online classrooms and that they'll be able to understand the information that's given for all of their classes. In your name I pray, amen. Okay, we're going to jump into metals on our lesson outline. So if we pull up our PowerPoints, hopefully you guys have been able to take a look at that. We're going to go to the very top of our PowerPoint, periodic table, and again we're in lesson 2 for metals. Okay, and this outline was given to you guys, it was handed to you guys, also it's online if you lost it. The lesson outline is here, and it is word for word off of our PowerPoint, so if you have any questions on the lesson outline, it is going to be on the PowerPoint. Please try to do it on your own, because I do want you to read that chapter, because I think it's very important. Okay, so this is our lesson outline, and we're going to jump into how to do our homework. Okay, so metals. We're going to do the first couple together, then I'll let you guys finish the rest on your own. So what elements are metals? So right now we have potassium, and that is element K, element symbol K. And the question is, what type of metal is it and which group is the metal in? So I have pulled up a periodic table. It's called a dynamic periodic table, and you guys can pull up the same periodic table. Let me try to, there you go, now it's in one screen. Okay, so you can pull up any periodic table online. It's also in your book. If you have trouble, it's also in the back of your book if you have trouble finding that. So we're going to jump into potassium. Where is potassium on our list? So here is our potassium, and this is in group 1. So recall that the numbers going down are the groups, and the numbers going across the chart are called periods. And how we can remember that an easy way is if you write a sentence, you're writing from left to right, and you want a period at the end of that sentence. So you write your sentence across, and across are our periods, and going down are our groups. So again, we're in potassium, and potassium is in group 1. So let's go to our PowerPoint and see what is group 1. Switching here. Okay, group 1, alkali metals. So if the question is, what type of metal is it? The answer is potassium is an alkali metal. And what group is the metal in? It's in group 1. So we can see here, it's in group 1 as well as an alkali metal. Okay, next one is einsteinium. So actually, a fun fact about einsteinium, einsteinium was discovered by Albert Einstein. It is the 99th element. Let me pull it up for you guys. 99th element here. Einsteinium. Oh, right here. Here's einsteinium. Einsteinium element 99. Okay, and our book says that this is going to be in group 3. So if you can see here, this is group 1, group 2, and then these elements here are in our group 3 section. Some online may say that it is in group 4. So, but I would like you to put it says it's located in group period 7, group 14. Oh, you can't see that. There we go. Anyway, group 14. But I would like you to put group 3 because it is group 1, group 2, group 3. So please put einsteinium as group 3 in our 3 column. But what kind of metal is that? This is the only one on your list that is that type of metal, and it is an acetide metal. It's the first on your sheet, so if you go to your sheet, it's the first one on the top right corner. Acetide series. It's in the acetide series. Sorry, very hard to say sometimes. But anyway, so that's the series that it's in, and we're going to jump into tantalum. Okay, so where is tantalum? Tantalum is one of our transition metals. Here it is. Tantalum is one of our transition metals. So again, if you refer to our PowerPoint and to your book, say, what's a transition metal? Okay, transition metal. See this, what the PowerPoint is showing to you in black, those are transition metals. And this would be in our transition metal series. So this light pink color, that's our transition metal series, and therefore tantalum is in our transition metal series. It's also in group 5, as you can see here. Here's our groups, group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tantalum's in group 5, but you can also put it's in group 3 to 12 because that was part of the directions. Some terms will be used more than once, and so up there. Then I'll do our last one with you guys, and I'll let you guys work on your own. So our last one is sodium, so Na. So we're trying to find where is Na on our periodic table. So here's Na right here, and it is in our group 1. So sodium is in our group 1, and if you recall from earlier, what is group 1 called? Those are called our alkali metals. Let me jump into our PowerPoint. So our alkali metals are group 1. So that would be the answer to that question. And so I'll let you guys finish the rest of that. And then we're going to move on to the next page of your homework. That is page 36. Okay. What elements are metals? And again, I'm just going to pull up page 36 online so you guys can see right here. Metals, page 36. Okay, that's the page I'm looking at. So alkali metals, group 1, examples. So we talked a little bit about what alkali metals are, and it's also in our PowerPoint, but I'm going to jump back into our PowerPoint here. Alkali metals, again, are group 1. So you can come to group 1 and see what are alkali metals. So lithium is an example, sodium, potassium, any of these are examples of our group 1 elements. And the next question is facts about alkali metals. So I won't do this for you guys because I do want you to learn. So please refer back to your PowerPoint and refer to your book on alkali metals. And here it is right here. I have all the information, and I'll let you guys read that on your own. Alkaline earth metals, group 2. Okay, so we're talking about group 2 now. And it's asking, what are examples of group 2? So here is our group 2. Go to our periodic table, group 2. So beryllium, magnesium, calcium, those are all different examples. And facts about our alkali earth metals. You can even, this is a fun website, it's called ptable.com. You can pull up any periodic table that you'd like, but it'll tell you out your alkaline earth metals here, and it'll have facts for you. You can also just click on that, it'll pop up all the different facts of alkaline earth metals. You can also find that in your PowerPoint that I created for you guys. So they're silver color, similar to alkali metals, and I'll let you guys read that, have a greater density. And then our last question is about transition metals. Our last couple questions are about transition metals. And again, our transition metals are groups 3 through 12. And they're located in 2 blocks. So just give me a couple examples of transition metals. I chose iron, copper, and gold as my examples. You could choose any examples here. You have a lot to pick from. And you can talk a little bit about their properties. So a little bit about properties, greater strength, higher melting points, anything like that. And the uses, what I'm asking for is, what do you use gold for? What do you use copper for? Examples would be like making jewelry, coins, and I want you guys to come up with a little bit more on your own. So that is your questions there. And then page 32 is a little bit of a second review on what you just did. 3 properties of alkali metals, alkaline earth metals, and transition elements. So that is all of your homework. You do not have to do a lab. I think it might be fun if you want to do a lab. If you ever get bored, you can always do labs or ask me if there are any fun labs that you guys can do from home that do not require a lot of materials. And then that's what we're talking about today. So I hope you guys had a great day and you learned something. Let me know if you have any other questions. Have a great day.